Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Furo here. I greet you to finally another episode of Hearthstone. I'm back on the ladder, starting with this expansion. So Kobolds Catacombs was released a couple of days ago, and since then I tried out this Spell Hunter list here that was created by Brian Kibler. He played that on his stream a couple of days ago, and the deck was kind of a joke because Blizzard released this card to my side here, Summon Animal Companion or 2 if your deck has no minions. And they released this card first before a lot of other cards that were working pretty decently in a Spell Hunter deck. So Spell Hunter means that you're running a lot of spells and no minions, just a few weapons alongside. And everyone just thought, well, this is a joke, the card is so bad. But guess what? The deck really is not that bad. It is in fact really, really good. And a lot of people are playing that right now on the ladder with a huge win rate. It will of course get down when the more refined decks are showing up on the ladder, but so far the deck is working pretty good, and it just has some problems against AoE heavy decks, so like Priest, Warlock, and so on and so on. That's a problem. So the key card is of course you have to my side here. Then you have a very powerful new card from the new expansion. It's the Lesser Emerald Spellstone, who's summoning 3/3 wolves, 2/3/3 wolves. But if you play Secret, you can upgrade him. So the first upgrade is then 3 wolves, and the last upgrade is 4 wolves, and that's for 5. So you get a total of 12 on the board for 5. That is in fact pretty cheap. So normally you should keep that in your starting hand if you have a few secrets early on. So you will play the secret, then play them the Lesser Emerald Spellstone on turn 4 or 5. That's well, that's a bunch of cards on the board that your opponent has to kill. And that's why if he has AoE, then he's totally in a good position. If not, your board is just so crowded and you will just crush him down with that. That's why the deck is also very fast. More great cards from the new expansion. That's definitely the Rhok'delar, the legendary weapon, which was then also revealed after Tuma's side, so no one was aware of that. Also, people thought there will be a minion-less weapon, so Battlecry, if your deck has no minions, fill your hand with hunter spells. The effect is good, of course, so having a handful of cards is pretty good, but also the reach, the additional reach that you get through the Rhok'delar is amazing, because that's another 8 points of damage that you can just push into the face, or if you need, you can trade, of course, but normally you want to kind of push damage in the face, so Hunter is still a very face-oriented deck. And having then a lot of Hunter spells is of course also pretty good, so you can get additional secrets, additional face damage spells like kill commands for 5 on the face, so that's all around pretty good. Another great card from the expansion is also Flanking Strike. Deal 3 damage to a minion and you summon a 3/3 wolf. So dealing 3 damage is great. You can kill a unit for 4, but also you get an additional creature on the board, and because you're not running any creatures in the deck himself. So that's giving you power on the board that you need to clear the game in the end. So that's more or less the deck. It's pretty good for me running. I've played it now from rank 25 to 14, I guess, with only a few defeats in between, working decently. Also, if you are facing some aggressive decks early on, the Candleshot, a new weapon, is also powerful indeed. It is immune while you are attacking, so you will not take damage, and that is helping you against all the small guys that your opponent might drop if he's playing aggressive. So all around a very good deck. Probably see some changes here and there, but it is working right now already pretty good. So I think you should try it out. See the power of the Spell Hunter without any minion for yourselves, and I will now show you a few games with the deck, so please enjoy those and I will see you then. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so our first matchup is Hunter versus Shaman. Let's see, we have Rhok'delar here. It's definitely a card you need to replace. It's way too expensive for the start. The Lesser Emerald Stone is pretty good because we already have a secret, so this one can get upgraded. I like to drop the kill command here, so we're just starting with a secret that we can play then on turn 1 or turn 2, depending if we want to invest the coin, and the Lesser Emerald Stone. Confirm here. And I think that we kind of want to keep the coin a bit longer so that we can play this on turn 4, but we also find another secret, so potentially we could just drop Freezing Trap on 1 and second turn is on the Explosive Trap. I'm not sure if we are going to do that. So let's see what our opponent is doing here. It's fresh in the season, fresh with the new expansion, so you will see a lot of crazy decks. And currently I'm just rank 14. I just started recently to grind again. So kinda since the expansion, that was the first day I started to grind. Just played the Spell Hunter deck the whole season. So he's not doing anything. So I think we're keeping the coin then. We're just waiting, probably dropping the explosive on the next turn. Alright, so opponent is just dropping a small totem in this situation, which probably means there will be more stuff coming on the next turn. So yeah, explosive trap. It's looking very good now. So especially if he's just dropping another totem, and explosive trap is killing all the totems if he's not buffing the totem with extra health or something. The Emerald Stone is now upgraded, so we are summoning three wolves. If we play another spell, which we are totally interested in doing, then we're getting 4 wolves, and we are getting those on the next turn because we have the coin, so we will totally go for that into turn 4. Now we have the Wandering Monster. That's a decent card to play, or we're dropping the Freezing Trap. I would say in this situation with just some small units here, we're dropping the Wandering Monster. So now the Emerald Stone here is on the Greater Emerald Stone, which means we are summoning 4 wolves, and that's pretty powerful. So for 5 mana you get a total of 12/12 on the board. So he's running to the Explosive Trap. Boom, things down. Then we're also activating the Wandering Monster, so additionally we also get a unit, which is a Twilight Elder. Pretty good for a 3-drop. I mean, the effect is not doing anything, of course, but the stats are fine. You can get way worse stuff. Flame Elemental. Then he also has the Harbinger here, so using cost of elementals in his hand by 1. We will now go for the coin here. Go for the Greater Emerald Stone, and we totally are interested in killing the spell damage totem, because otherwise the Shaman totally has spells that are killing a lot of cards here. So some AoE stuff, and the less spell damage he has on the board, the better it is for you. So please kill the spell damage totem. Still a Devolve coming, which is, oh, well, for now that's fine. That's a Lightning Storm. With the spell damage totem still on the board, he would have crushed everything, but even in this case he's crushing everything, and we got Sylvan Recruits. Why so? What did we had? Because of the Yayla, right? Yeah. Okay, so Cat Trick. Have the Flanking Strike that can be used here. Cat Trick, probably going Flanking Strike. Kill the 1/2, and we're dropping 1 Sylvan Recruit on the board. So if the spell damage totem would have been on the board, he just needed the Lightning. So with that he also needed to invest the Evolve, so 2 cards is definitely better for us than 1 card. Dropping a Jade Lightning, so dealing 4 damage, getting a 1/1 Jade Golem on the board, which is fine. We're not dropping the Tumor Sight. Getting a Huffer, great, so let's also kill the Jade on face. Then next turn, guess what? We have another Tumor Sight, so another 2 Animal Companions are coming. And probably also dropping the Tracking. Find another decent card for the next couple of turns. So the Death Knight would be great, the weapon would be great, the legendary weapon Rhok'delar, Call of the Wild would be great. One of those, if we can find that, it's pretty good. Helps us to clear this game relatively fast. Also, if we would get double Huffer here from the Tumor side, that would be decent as well. As Volcano, so he's crushing everything. He also is getting Overload 2 for the next turn, and Murmuring Elemental. Yeah, no. Let's play Dragon first. There is the Rexxar. So we could now play the Rexxar, but that's just 1 unit, so I totally like to get some Huffers here for the face. That's just 1, but we also get 4/4, which is decent. And the Blaze Core, 4/6 even. So now he's costing 7, but because he played the cost reducer a bit earlier. That's why. So what are we doing with that? Have the Freezing Trap, which is working pretty good. Against the Blaze Caller, I mean, he can play it again. But do we care too much for that? Don't think so. So I think we're dropping the Freezing Trap. Going for the Eaglehorn Bow. We can also play the Cat Trick here if we like. And then maybe 1 Silverhand Recruit. Sounds about right. Yeah, we will kill. We of course have to kill the small guy. Otherwise the 6/6 is not coming back into his hand. So 4 in his face. He will then attack with the Blaze Caller. He can get the Blaze Caller back, and he could play it on 9, the Lightning Storm. Oh, he's not able to play the Blaze Caller again. Get the 4-2 on the board. If he's attacking, the Blaze Caller's going into his hand. Plus, of course, our weapon is getting improved. Oh, there's another one. That is mean now. So then he can play another one. So we have 7 here. We have 12. He's at 16. That's nearly enough to kill you. Another freezing trap. Oh yeah, we'll take that. But before that, let's go for the tracking. Got a deadly shot. Yeah, like a deadly shot. Pick the deadly shot. Play the deadly shot. Then we push 5 in the face, we push 4 in the face, another 3, so he's nearly dead. Then freezing trap here. Blaze Caller in his hand is too expensive, he's going for the Jade Lightning Bow, killing the unit. We still have enough healing rain. Ooh, that is healing a lot. And there's Call of the Wild. So, how about, we now have the option to play Rexxar, we have the option to play Call of the Wild. One of those is definitely coming. I think we're going for Rexxar. 2 in the face, kill the unit, hit them in the face. Use the new hero power as well. So we're creating something, maybe with charge. That would be a random beast. More cards, why not? This would be Adept. Picking this one. Fueled and Lifesteal is good. Definitely not. Yeah, we're going for that. 3 in the face, so he's down to 11. 1 card in his hand is still a Blaze Caller. With the Call of the Wild, we have another 5 to push, so that's already 8. There's a Blaze Caller. Not getting the effect. He hasn't played a single... Another Eaglehorn. He hasn't played a single elemental before. With another Eaglehorn and still the freezing trap here, I think we might just hit him in the face. Play then the Eaglehorn. We will then also... Let's play the Zombies. Getting the Fledgling. Oh, that's powerful. And let's drop the Sylvan Recruit. So he will then attack. He's getting the Blaze Caller back into his hand. He can play the Blaze Caller for 9. He can kill the 5-5 then. But that would be it. And we're still pushing 4 and he's right now at 8. Oh, there we go. Especially. Push 4, and then you are down because we have the Call of the Wild. It's a relatively easy victory here against the Elemental Shaman. Okay, so we are also going for a second game here, and now facing a Warlock. So right now you're seeing some Zoo Warlocks on the board again, on the ladder. And you're also seeing some Control Warlocks trying out the new Spellstone. That looks very decent here. If he's playing Zoo, Candleshot is very good. We can just trade a lot of the stuff that he's playing. Plus we're not getting damage because we're immune while attacking. That's decent. Keeping the Catrick here as well, I think. Also, yeah, it depends. If he's playing Zoolock, then the Catrick is not helping. But against, yeah, I think Control, that's okay. The tracking is definitely fine. So let's keep that. And on the hunt, perfect. So you will not use the Candleshot here, because then he's seeing that we have a Candleshot, and if he's dropping small units, we definitely want to give him the chance to do that. So we are going for the tracking, and we will pick a decent card here, which is, oh boy, we're going for the kill command. Do not need another Catrick. If he's playing Zoo, then we just have 2 useless cards more or less in the hand, and the only spells he will play could be something like a Soulfire, and so Kobold Catacombs, drawing a card, 2 damage, it's coin, looks like a bunch of small cards. The Imp. Lightning Strike. So how about the Candleshot? We killed the 2-1. Let's use the On the Hunt on the Imp. So we get a 1-1 on the board. We can then kill the Imp next turn. He might still get some value out of the Imp if he is already discarding a card now. Not happening, but there's a Void Walker. Oh, there's another Void Walker. So we cannot kill the Imp at the moment. And there's the Emerald Stone, perfect. I would say the cat trick it is, which is probably not really giving us anything. So if we use a Candleshot here, that's not really helping us. The units are just way too powerful. So what we will do, we're going for the Flanking Strike on one of the Void Walkers maybe, if we do not think the Imp is too dangerous. Well, that's also dangerous, so Direwolf Alpha might be even a better target for the Flanking Strike than one of the Void Walkers. Eaglehorn Bow, it's also nice, but yeah, we're going for the Flanking Strike. Killing the beast here, and then ending the turn. So he's just playing Zoolock, and then this card unfortunately is not doing anything. In most cases. This Lviva Battle Cry, give your demons +1/+1. That is powerful indeed. I kind of think we are forced to play the Emerald Stone next turn. To my side, yeah. I mean, we could use the kill command here on the 5/4. That's also an idea. Yeah, but I think the Spellstone for now, we're killing one of the 2/4s. And now we're not taking damage, which is excellent. So we can kill this unit without taking damage. We have then a very strong board. And next time we can either go Eaglehorn and kill command, or we're going to my side. With the to my side, we can potentially buff all the attack on the units, and that would mean that we can easily take down all the stuff that he has. So that would be the best by far. Hopefully we can pick that up. Oh, what about the Rexxar? So, ooh yeah, I like that more, because that guarantees that we are killing everything. Plus, we really do not need this right now. I think creating more beasts is better for us. We can create a lot of taunts. Yeah, let's do that. So that's dealing 2 damage to everything on his side, which then allows us to just kill all the units. So we are still keeping one of our units alive. So that is pretty good. Plus we still have the weapon, of course. So 3 into his face. And maybe we can create some lifesteal unit. Wouldn't that be good? Okay, you are done with the kill command for sure. And the Firefly. So yeah, probably. Freezing Trap's also good. Also very good, let's see. If we get the right cards from Tuma's side, that would be better, but I think we cannot do it. Let's use the kill command here. Kill the 1/2. And then let's create a beast. Battle Cry Adapt. Your minions cost 2 more. No, thank you. We have the Arthurs, which could give us something good. So the Death Knight cards are definitely good. We can heal back a bit. Let's do that. Might be too expensive though. A taunt for sure. So for 7 we get the Death Knight card and we get a taunt, which is okay. Let's drop the Freezing Trap here. And we might end. Thing is, we're probably also interested in playing this next turn, but still want to keep the Candleshot here. We might want to use that. Double Liberian, yeah, that's a good target for Candleshot. So he's taking 2 points of damage, he's drawing another card. That's one of the most powerful cards, despite it's just a 1-drop. Flame Imp, that's more damage for him. And the Flame Elemental. Lastly, Wolf, wow, that's a lot. Flare, no, not the Flare. Oh, that's a 5/5. Are we dropping that? So we're definitely interested in killing this one. We're definitely interested in killing the Direwolf Alpha. Let's go for to my side. That could be better. It is kind of better. We get Hafa. And we'll then also create another beast. So King Muggler, no. No. Oh, I cannot give you bananas. We have to pick the Emerald Hive Queen. That's not good. With charge, maybe, yeah. Charge is good. Okay, so gonna crush the 2/2. We're crushing the 2/1. And we also crush the 1/2 because we have still the Freezing Trap. So he would get this one back and that's dealing damage to himself. And then we have a better chance to kill him here. So he's already at 16. That would be another 3. That's down to 13 if he's then using a life tap heavily. But we can just do that. So there you go. He's down to 14. Has more damage for him. Yeah, so please. Flame Imp is even more. Down to 12. Ooh, that's a big one, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a deadly shot. Oh yeah, I like that. So let's see, what is the best we can do? Probably going for another beast here, shall we? Or are we just... This one is cheaper. This one is definitely cheaper, so how about we kill this? Not losing our unit then. Playing the deadly shot. Then we have the charge for the face. That's 8, that is 9 into the face. And there is a concede. That is another victory. So the Zoolock was no problem, thanks to the Deathstalker Rexxar, I think, because otherwise we were not able to kill that much, so that's also a nice win streak. So far I haven't lost too many games with the deck, so I think I have a win rate around 80 to 90%. Lost 2-3 games on my way from rank 25 where I started until now to rank 13. So deck is definitely working pretty good right now. If it is working good in a couple of weeks when there are more tagged decks in the meta, when the decks are more refined, that's the thing we have to see in a couple of weeks. I cannot say that right now, but I think the deck will still be good, might not be as good as it is right now. If you like a fun Spell Hunter deck, try it out, and I will then see you in the next video of Hearthstone. If you have enjoyed the video, please do not forget to hit the like button and also give me feedback in the comment section, and you feel free to share it if you like. So I will then see you in the next one, and have a nice evening. Bye bye guys.